Alright guys, so if you watched my very last video, you know I bought a red-eyed green tree frog, and I kind of wanted to show you the setup for my tree frog. It's very interesting, pretty high-tech, and believe it or not, I have it here in my kitchen. So take a look at this setup. It is a really neat setup, and it's in this little Exoterra enclosure here. And let me just open it up. So on the bottom it has a little lock. You just spin this down and you open up the glass here. And first I really want to show you this frog. It is really neat. It's a tree frog. He's got some really bright eyes. He's sleeping right now, and when they sleep they close their eyes, but if you wake him up a little bit you can see his eyes really pop. And he's got some really intense purple color under his legs. It's really neat. And the way I have this tank set up, it's pretty high tech. It's pretty incredible. I have a mister up here that mists the tank, and my mister is a little rectifogger, and I have the rectifogger hooked up to a humidity controller. So the humidity controller has alarms on it. If I keep this top open for too long, if the front open, it'll alarm. And if it runs out of water, it'll alarm. And it keeps the humidity fairly constant. It drops down, and then it gets to a certain point, and then the fogger kicks on, and it goes back up. So that's pretty cool. It completely controls the humidity. And then for the temperature, the ideal temperature that we have it set for right now is about 85, 88 degrees. I think it's 88. And we have it hooked up to a temperature controller here. Well, it's actually it's set at 80 degrees right now, and it's a dimmable temperature controller that's controlling this heat lamp on top. So it reaches a certain point, and then it dims the lamp and controls the temperature that way. And not many heat controllers are dimmable. A lot of them are proportional, or they pulse on and off, or they just come on and off. That one's actually dimmable. And you can see all this setup for this tiny little frog. It's pretty amazing. He's a really cool animal. And we also have some crickets, some tiny little crickets that we picked up at the store. And this is kind of our initial setup. It's the bamboo theme of the Exoterra tank. And we're kind of on the fence about leaving the bamboo in or taking it out. But you can see that fogger works really well. I had the door open for a while, and it fogs it up a little bit until the humidity's right, and then it just kind of pulses it on and off and keeps the humidity pretty much spot on. And so far looks like it's been keeping the temperature spot on and the humidity, and that's pretty much our little frog setup. And it's kind of tucked in there right in our kitchen, right by the phone, and we're gonna upgrade it a little bit more. This is just kind of the initial setup, and we're just gonna see how it runs. It looks like the humidity and the temperature is working pretty well, but we may make some modifications kind of as we progress. So I thought I'd share that a little bit with you, and kind of our setup for our frog. It's the first time we've had a tree frog, and a lot of this stuff is brand new. We're just trying to figure it all out. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.